Okay, so I know you're probably like, babes, what is wrong with you? I'm clearly sat in bed, full on under the duvet. I know I've got a hat on as well. It's not even that it's that cold, but I've got plaits on. Plaits on? My hair's in plaits and I look like a bald man. So I just filmed this and I went to go and upload it and I was like, oh, girl, it's like 6 o'clock at night and I want to edit this and have it up this evening, so I don't really want to redo my hair and everything, so sorry. You have to deal with this. This is probably gotta be a really, really bad video. And you're probably wondering why it says fail in the title. Well, it's pretty obvious why. Basically, there's this thing on YouTube where people have been recreating people's Instagrams. I don't know if you've seen it. I love these videos. I've watched so many of them recently, especially Jessie Page's. I literally am obsessed with them. She's my fave at the moment. And I haven't been able to find anyone on the internet so far who's done any for those heroes that we all love, which are our Broadway stars. So I thought, who better to start with than Mr. Ben Platt himself. So that is what this video is. Yes, I have recreated Ben Platt's Instagram pictures and I've put them on my Instagram. So far there is only one up there and only one person so far has noticed what I was doing. Only one. If you want to follow me on Instagram and see all of these pictures properly, you can follow me at @AmyLovatt_. Yes, Amy Lowe is officially gone. R.I.P. I mean, she's not actually gone because my Snapchat, I can't change that. So she's on Snapchat, I'm still Amy Lowe. But on Facebook? I don't have Facebook. On Twitter and Instagram, I am AmyLovatt_. Go and follow those if you fancy. You don't have to. But I have done 2 giveaways recently on those rather than on my YouTube. So if you are wanting giveaways and stuff, then make sure to go over there. Yeah, let's jump into it. Okay, so the first picture that I created and put up on my... Why do I keep wanting to say Facebook? What's wrong with me? So the first picture that I copied was this one. This one, which is Ben Platt seemingly in a bar in New York or somewhere like that with 2 pints of beer, some napkins and whatnot. So I met up with my amazing friend Aaron. I will leave his link down below so that you can follow him if you would like to. And so we went off into central London. We went around Piccadilly and Soho and we were trying really hard to find somewhere that had similar windows with lights outside. This was the only place that we could find that had space in the window for us to sit down and get pints. So it's not perfect. I am really, really bad at Photoshop as well, so yeah. So here is my recreation. Ah. Let me show you the original before I did any editing on it. This was the original. I know, it's bad, isn't it? Not like the photography, but like the shooting of it, like the colours in the background and stuff, they're not very good. And literally this picture is the first picture I've ever edited on like a Photoshop thing, so I had no idea. So that's why they're really, really bad. So that is why it is a fail. If I was to give it a mark out of 10, which people seem to do on these video things, I would give it a solid 4 out of 10. I do not really like it. So the next one that I did was this one. It's Ben Platt, I think from when he did People magazine, and just a plain black and white shot. This was actually probably the easiest one to take a photo of and like recreate and edit and stuff, because the editing maybe took me like 20 minutes, whereas some others took me a couple of hours, maybe just because I don't know how to use Photoshop. But you know, who's to say? So here is my recreation of it. I know I'm not as cute as Ben Platt. I'm aware. I'm fully aware. But you know, you've got to work with what you've got. So that's that. Quite like how this one turned out. I'd maybe give it a 7 out of 10. I feel like my head position could be a bit better. Color-wise, in the majority, I feel like it's pretty similar. And I think that if you knew Ben's pictures really well, then you would know that that was what I was going for. So the next one that I did was, so actually, before I want to show you this one, I tried to recreate this picture. And I can't even tell you how bad it was. It was so bad. So obviously, I'm in London, I'm not in Times Square, so I couldn't get the Times Square lights and everything, but me and Aaron tried to go to Piccadilly Circus and take pictures of it there, and oh my god, it did not work out well. We couldn't get like the lights, because the lights at Piccadilly Circus are constantly moving, it's like all a video. It was just like an absolute nightmare, and I looked gross in all of the pictures. I was doing the pose the wrong way around, and I didn't realise until after I got home. So I decided to scrap that one. So we were gonna have 7 pictures, but we only have 6. Anyway, the next one that I did was this one of Ben Platt seemingly in a garden, on some garden furniture. Now I do have a garden, but I don't have any garden furniture, so I couldn't recreate that, and I wasn't gonna try to like pull my couch through our back door. I laid down on my couch and I edited the picture so it kind of looked like it. This is obviously Ben Platt's one. This is my original before editing, and then this is my one after editing. So this is the one that will be going up on my Instagram next. I don't know, I think this is okay. Like, obviously his angling is very in the middle, whereas I'm right off to the side, because I was holding my DSLR like above my head, trying to to like make myself look quite manly in my pose. It's not easy. I think it's okay. I'd maybe give it like a 6 out of 10. So not great, but like better than rubbish. So yeah, this is such a bad one. Okay, so my next one is probably my favourite picture of Ben Platt ever, and it's this one here. He had his cast. It says trans rights are human rights. So I made a cast. I made a cast for my pumpkin carving video, which I'll leave a link to up there. I tried really hard to copy his writing or writing on it so that it was similar, and I think that the writing's pretty good, but the light in the picture I really dislike. There was nobody in the house when I was taking this picture, so I couldn't get anyone to help me, and I had to do it on a video and then take a screenshot of that video, so the clarity's kind of gone. I also tried to like lighten my shirt because I only had a dark polo shirt. So all around, again, I don't love this one. I feel like I would give it a 4 out of 10, but then I would give it an extra point of a 5 because I quite like the cast and I think I did a good job on that. But other than that, I think it's pretty awful. Sorry, Ben. Ben will never see this. Sorry to everyone who loves Ben. I'm as disappointed as you are. And then the final one was one that I saw immediately and I was like, I have to do that one because I can actually get the location. So it was when Ben went to see Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and I saw it last year as well, so I had my programme, so I took my programme down and me and Aaron went to the theatre and tried so hard to find the exact spot that Ben Platt was stood in. It's a little bit off, not the best, and obviously I'm not as cute or skinny as Ben, so I don't look cute, but it ended up okay. Here's my version. I'd maybe give it a 7 out of 10. I'm just not as cute as Ben, but anyway. Anyway, there we have it. They were my recreating Ben Platt Instagram's pictures. Did any of that make sense? I hope that you liked this video. Let me know if you would like to see me recreate anybody else. I don't know why you'd want to because that was awful. Maybe it was like so awful that it was funny. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. I'm hoping and praying that that is what people think. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. I love you lots and yeah, bye.